Kevin Reed. Thank you. That's 100% true. I don't know why you know that though, Fez. Where do you go? Is he back there already? How many outfits do you have tonight, Fez? Every fucking time he's wearing some different shit. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that. That's just me. How you guys doing? You guys having fun? Good audience. You guys are fun. You guys have anyone in your life that pretty much uses Facebook for the sole purpose of complaining? Has anyone else noticed that? It's fucking annoying, right? And I have this struggle with it because I hate the things that these people say so much. It's a love-hate relationship though, because sometimes I hate it so much that my heart just kind of fills up with that hatred. And it's really kind of a beautiful thing. Like it feels good to me to feel that like much hatred in my heart. It's a weird thing, I don't know. There's this one girl I know in particular, I don't know, she's the best at complaining. Like her complaints are just fucking beautiful. Like she'll post pictures of traffic, you know, no other information, just traffic and like, okay, am I supposed to feel sorry for you? You're sitting inside of an air-conditioned car that you own, on the way home from the job that you have, experiencing a thing that everyone else with a car experiences. Am I supposed to like feel bad for you? I don't know. The worst thing I ever heard her say, and this was just, I don't know, it was perfect because what she does is she'll complain, but in the same breath highlight how amazing her life is, and she doesn't realize it. Like if she realized it, if this was like a bit or a character she were doing, she'd be a genius, but she's not. So this is what she said, word for word, verbatim. I remember this shit. It was springtime and it was a little cool out. It was like unseasonably cool, and I can admit that, right? Like it was a cool day. I wish it were a little warmer that day, but I just grabbed a jacket and continued living my life like most people. This woman, like this girl, she went to Facebook. She took to Facebook and complained about it. And here's what she said. She said, "It's almost June." That's exactly what she sounds like. It's almost June, and I'm sipping on a hot mocha while wearing my North Face. WTF. She's like a triple frowny face, you know, like 3 parentheses worth of frowny faces. And it just gives me douche chills thinking about it. It's like that's not a complaint. You realize that? Like, I'll translate that for you. You basically just said, like, I was uncomfortable for a second, but luckily I have enough disposable income that I was able to purchase an $8 hot beverage from Starbucks and put on my $300 jackets that some 8-year-old Indonesian kid spent 3 weeks making, earning 12 cents an hour. That's not a complaint. The Indonesian kid has some complaints. And then all her friends start liking it and commenting on it, like, oh my god, I know, it's so cool. It's just, what are we gonna do? Like, are we still going to brunch? Like, are we just gonna sit outside or what? Like, what are we? The conversation just gets derailed into brunch. Like, is Amanda still coming? Like, I don't know. What are we? She's not that bitch. Ew. Like, but Samantha's still coming, right? Oh, good. Oh my god. OMG, I totes heart that bitch. Like, she's my best bitch. Like, totally. That was betch, by the way, if you didn't understand that. That was B-E-T-C-H, which is not a word. What it is, it's the cunty term for bitch. I don't know if you knew that. It's just, like, I'm sorry, that's what it is. Like, bitch, leave the I, and it's a word. Change it to an E and you're a terrible person. Just don't make that leap. I don't know, like, when are we gonna move on from that girl? That's my question. Like, when can we, as like a human species, evolve from that girl? I'm ready for it. I don't know about you guys. I guess it's when guys stop fucking them. Like, biologically speaking, I think that's what needs to happen. I got off track. Back to the Facebook thing. So, she makes this comment, and so I'm not here to just complain about that, right? Because that would be hypocritical. I have a plan, right, to correct this behavior. And she might be too far gone. It might not work for her, but I think we could deter some of this behavior in the future, right? These non-complaints. So like, I started thinking about the Indonesian kid that made her jacket. Like, why don't we give them Facebook? Have them make updates throughout the day, just to kind of put things in perspective, right? Maybe if they see that, they'll kind of be deterred from making complaints. Like, Why don't we give Facebook to like homeless people, preferably addicted to drugs? Homeless crackhead would be my one seed in that scenario, right? Have them update their Facebook every morning, talking about how they woke up covered in vomit. They're not really sure whose vomit. They're pretty sure it's vomit. They could like Instagram pictures of their meals like everyone else does, you know, like if it's a good day, it could be like a day-old 90% eaten filet-o-fish that they got from the dumpster outside of McDonald's. If it's a bad day, it could just be like a collage of all the dicks they had to suck that morning for their breakfast crack rock. Just, or maybe that's the good day. I don't know. I don't know how crackheadery works. I'm gonna keep going. If it was like Throwback Thursday, they could do that, right? They could just post pictures of their old house and their family that they used to have. That would be fun. Here's the last picture of me and little Johnny. Sure do miss him. This was the day social services came to take him away. Hashtag TBD. Triple frowny face. That's appropriate usage of the triple frowny face. I'm okay with that. I don't know. I don't know shit about like social media, internet. I'm not good at it. I am good at porn though. Like I've got that figured out. It's like that's not uncharted territories for me. They're very well charted. Might say I'm the Lewis and Clark of porn. Both of them. Looking for my Sacagawea. History joke. It's not a sexual thing either. I just need a translator for some of these videos. She was a translator for Lewis and Clark. Anyways. But here's my thing with porn. I think it would be interesting if it were more realistic. Because let's face it, porn's not realistic at all, right? Each video is like at least a half hour long. Guys are just drilling these beautiful women out. Like, what is that? I don't know about you guys. The only time I have sex for more than like 7 minutes is because I was so drunk or on the right combination of drugs that I just couldn't comp. Like, that's that scenario. And also like the situations I want, like the premise. I want to buy the premise. Like, when I see a porn that's supposed to be amateur, I want to believe that, right? So I see a description that says like, it's supposed to be a husband and a wife, and it has this like lofty description like, beautiful wife gives amazing blowjob and makes love to husband. That sounds nice, but like, I don't know. I've never been married, but I do know some married folks. And not once have any of them mentioned an amazing blowjob being doled out. I'm just saying, that's never happened. So I think it would be more interesting to have a realistic scenario. Like, show me the porn that has a description that says like, tired wife, gives mediocre hand job. It's just all right. Nothing to write home about. Maybe she falls asleep halfway through. That could be part one. Part two could be like frustrated husband masturbates next to sleeping wife while thinking about our hot friend out of spite. I just think that would be more interesting. I don't know if you guys would be down for that. You guys have been fun, thanks. If there's any couples looking to make that video after the show, I was serious. Come and see me, we'll talk, thanks.
Keep it going for Kevin Reed.